Hello everybody and welcome to day 222 of my daily drawing practice. I am Kyle and today I'm going to be continuing on my drawing of this lady on a bench. So since last stream I went in and made some additional adjustments to her face. I think I redrew her mouth off stream. I don't remember if that was on stream or off stream, but I just changed it a little bit. And something I did this morning is I went in and from the photo I sampled a bunch of hex values from her face. And I don't know if I'm going to work on this today because I kind of want to get some shading done on the rest of her because her legs still look like cartoons basically. But this is a palette that I plan on using in the near future to help like get the skin tones where they need to be, because I think they're still just like a little bit off, especially the lips. I have a really big problem with getting lips looking the right color. I either make them too brown or too pink, not red enough or whatever, so something I'm trying to fix. Oh, my pencil's not working. So I think today I'm mostly going to be concentrating on the legs. I may get some additional detail into the hands and the boots. But we'll see. I think also maybe a little bit of extra detail in the bottom here of this shirt. Yeah, and we'll just see how long we go for today. I think in general, oh, I have a before and after, I think. That's before I made edits, and this is after. I think she looks a lot more like realistic now. If I can get rid of this. Nope. Did the exact opposite of getting rid of something. So this is where we're at. I'm going to, maybe I'll also work on the bench a little bit. Who knows? Maybe we'll get crazy tonight. I just got done playing Overwatch with my usual crew. And we didn't do very well tonight, which is too bad. I guess I don't really have to erase this stuff, I can just paint over it. But something super shitty that happened is my girlfriend asked me to bring her home some corn nuts. She really likes corn nuts. And I always make fun of her for eating them because they're like so crunchy and hard, and I don't like that about them. And then she broke a tooth today as she was eating them. Ugh. I need to figure out how to turn palm rejection back on. I really having issues with this. It seems like whenever I have my palm resting on this, it just like doesn't work right. Why is this not? Oh. Dur. Where is that setting? I thought that there was like a setting like called palm rejection or something. Oh, maybe it's here. Palm support. Fine mode? We'll try that. We will try fine mode tonight and see if it is fine. Still seems pretty responsive. This last time I used the palm rejection, I didn't like how kind of dead feeling the canvas was when you went to like zoom in or out. It was like really hard to do quick gestures. But maybe they fixed it up. I don't know. I haven't tried that in a long time. Probably since like getting this, which was like February. But first issues with palm rejection. And she's got like very bright nails. Oop. Can't believe my girlfriend broke a tooth. I was just saying how I don't like how crunchy those fucking things are. And she's like, ah, they're not that crunchy. Broke a tooth. But tonight's stream is probably going to be a fairly short one. I probably want to keep it pretty close to an hour. Maybe even a little bit less. So that'd be like sometime around 11:30. So I went to the dentist today and I had a thing scheduled called a deep pocket cleaning, which is just about as fun as it sounds. What it is basically they just like gouge underneath your gums for an hour. And my mouth was like super numb when I got to work. And then as the numbness went away, that was replaced by pain. But what she said was basically that because I got my wisdom teeth out and they were like sideways when they took them out, it made like these pockets in my gums that like harder got in, and that makes your gums all stupid in your molars. So they had to like go in and fix it up so the tissue could like fix itself. This, I guess, tartar like keeps your tissue from repairing itself properly, I guess. Now my gums are really sore. Lots of like dentist shit today. First I have to go in, do this fucking deep pocket cleaning, get my shit wrecked. My girlfriend goes and breaks her dang tooth. This lady has like a whole like fucking mess load of rings. Can't tell if the palm rejection is helping on the color picking. I think it might be. That's a good thing, at least. This finger, she has like lots of rings on it. Wait. Oh, dang it. I put that on the wrong finger. That shouldn't be too hard to move. I had one job. Getting a lot of good, like, 8-bitty sounding music today. Upbeat shit. I always like it when I get, like, upbeat music when I'm drawing. This thing. Right. Now I'm just going to start painting over the heights. Do that on the same layer, I guess. And usually when I'm painting over like big sections like this, I like to keep the brush really big because it lets me kind of make like larger tonal changes, you know? But there is like a bit of pattern on here that I don't think that I'm gonna do, at least initially. She has like, I don't even know, like the tights have like semi-opaque areas. Um, it's kind of like a, it looks like almost like a paisley pattern. I just don't think I'm gonna do that. At least not right now. Maybe when this gets further along, but right now I definitely don't want to do it. It's weird because you can see like the pink of her skin and pink of her skin underneath the tights, but only in like certain spots. I'm trying to capture that. The biggest goal I think of tonight is to try to just get a lot of these uh, lines out of here. Lines. Make shit stupid. Hope everyone's day is going well. I hope your girl or boyfriends haven't broken their teeth. That's not good for anyone. I'm noticing things like the upper part of these boards are like kind of desaturated compared to the rest of it, so I'm trying to get that kind of stuff in too as I do this. And I like to keep this kind of like loose so you can see brush strokes, just because I kind of want the like face to be the main focal point. I don't think this stuff down here will be quite as detailed in the end. Nah. struggling with, I'm going back and forth on whether or not I think I should combine this layer and the layer underneath it. On the one hand, it makes like erasing and getting rid of these black lines a lot easier. But on the other hand, what if I want these layers? I think I tend to like want to get rid of layers a little prematurely sometimes. I'm fighting my urge to do that. When you're like painting for real, you don't have layers. Why do I need layers digitally painting? It makes things easier, they say. Well, guess that's true, chat. You raise a good point. And I realize no one's saying anything. I'm not crazy yet. This color picker definitely is more responsive now with this palm rejection thing turned up a little bit. They must have made improvements to it because it was like really, really garbage before. I did go to a coffee shop this morning to draw a little bit before my dentist appointment. Unfortunately, I haven't scanned it, so I can't send out a link like I did yesterday in chat. But I think it was a pretty good session. It's getting interesting because I can notice changes in my like how I make marks, which I don't know if that makes sense. Like normally I think of myself making marks in a very specific way, and up until this point I've really hated my natural like mark making. I don't know how to describe it really, but I've kind of been like self-conscious about it. And now I feel like it's starting to shift a little bit, like how I put down lines. I don't do like here's an example. Like I'll be drawing a thing and I'll have like a hard angle and then do something like another curve. And even if that's not what I want to do, I notice that I do that a lot. Like that's a shape that I see a lot in many of my drawings. And it's something that I eventually have to correct out because it's not right. I've noticed that I'm like starting to make changes where that type of like automatic shape is starting to get trained out because I'm like training in other shapes, I guess. If that makes any sense. And I've only really noticed these types of things happening since I started like drawing from life in coffee shops the past like couple weeks. It's been pretty recent, but I've been doing it almost every day. I think actually every day. I think my actual drawings still have a lot of way to go. But the technique is starting to improve, so I think that's the biggest part, even if the drawings haven't come along quite yet. I think the technique getting better is like a really good sign. At least I hope it is. That would suck if that was like a sign that everything was just about to go terribly wrong. Tomorrow I'll just be like a pile of garbage. I'll open this drawing and go to work on it and just like destroy it, delete it. Whoops. I guess even if I did like lose an individual drawing, it wouldn't be that bad because most of like everything I have is exported daily, so I could just import a flat version of it and just start painting on top of it. Worst case scenario, itchy leg. Ugh. Ooh. Almost dropped my pencil. Because I do these art streams at night, I don't get to play Overwatch with a lot of the people that I would have played with early, like at my last job. But tonight I got to play with one of my ex-coworkers. Only for one game, but it was fun. We ended up losing the game, but still fun, damn it. Feels like rocky music or something. Oh, right. I remember there's a part up here that I meant to fix, but I haven't yet. I think I need to take whole, this section something like that. And do a, oh fuck, I'm on the wrong layer. That down. Sorry for jumping around like this. Just remember I made like a mental note that I had to fix this last night. Oh, god damn it. Okay. That, copy. Nope. Paste. I didn't totally think of how this should work. I might just need to do it manually. I think I could still copy paste some part. Do this again. Copy, paste. Something like that, maybe? I guess something like that works, and I can just paint over this part on the side. Blend again. I wonder if my like hand-eye coordination has gotten any better. It's hard to judge stuff like that. Like day to day. But that's better. Her legs are actually quite a bit lighter than I have them. I'm starting darker and just kind of like working up layers of lightness. Hopefully that works. think this might be Undertale too. Unreal how much Undertale stuff there is. God. How many times will that confuse me? If I ever get more people in chat on a regular basis, I need to get someone to keep track of how often I get confused. Get some sort of fucked up drinking game. People in chat. I kind of like how not polished this part is over here. I think eventually I will have like some type of background in here. I'm just gonna add in a hint of shadows and things. It definitely feels a little bit more responsive, or the color picker specifically. Now that I've turned on the palm rejection a little bit. I think it might be a little bit worse on like gesture movement, but I usually have some issue with that anyway, so maybe it's just like a, I don't know, Maybe it's not real. I could just be expecting it to be worse. I'm perceiving it that way. Perception can really color how you view things. That's not at all what I meant to say. And is the worst sentence. What I meant is like how you choose to interpret something can really affect how something is viewed in your mind. Does something arbitrary have an effect on reality, so to speak? Alright, I'm gonna get a little bit of shading in these boots. It makes me uneasy having one thing that doesn't have any shading at all. Thank you for those of you in chat for coming and hanging out tonight. I know there's a lot of other stuff you could be watching, and I appreciate you spending your hard fought time with me. Hard fought time. What the fuck am I talking about? Also basically what airlines say. Like, I realize you have many choices when choosing who to fly. I guess flying is a lot like Twitch, right? At least a little bit, maybe. Was there like a famous captain that did that kind of like crackly voice thing? Like, wow, welcome to Sky. Hope you enjoy your stay. Type of thing. I feel like that's like a really well tread like impersonation of a like an airline captain. It's weird. It's weird, man. So I was watching more art videos on YouTube. I really, really like Ahmed Aldouri. I mentioned him briefly a couple streams ago, but he is really good. I really like his art style. I wish I could just like take people's art styles and ingest them, and then have them for my own. That'd be like really stupid but awesome mutant power in like the X-Men. Imagine how boring the X-Men comics would be if they all had like that type of thing. Wolverine, we need your help. Sorry, bub. My only power is making really good quiche. Hungry? Hungry for quiche? If that's the case, I can knock this out of the park. God, you say you say some weird stuff when you're just like stream of consciousness. I'm sorry, guys. Saying some weird things. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this whole section needs to be a little bit bigger. I was experimenting with some stuff yesterday, and with the iPad you can like have photos open. And I was thinking about like having what I was drawing a source image like off to the side. Um, I same fucking thing 20 times and forget what I was doing. But I think that having the source image there so everyone could just like reference it would make me feel too self-conscious. So I decided against it. Then you'll know like how far off I am from it looking right. Keep seeing like myself. I have on my screen in front of me, I have chat and I have the mirror from my iPad, which is like streaming to my TV. So I'll see myself like turn the canvas out of the corner of my eye and it will like make me think someone asked a question or something. I'm like, oh, it's just me again. Just me again. I kind of dig it when I have like a pretty quiet chat. I don't know, I like it both ways. I think there are positives to both a rowdy chat and a calm one. Alright, so I'm not gonna collapse the bench to its own thing. Seeing people like leaving and coming back a lot, so I'm sorry if like there's something up with the stream. I was told that there was like some stream issues the other day. I see people coming back. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Not usually just jazz. I'm not usually like a big jazz guy. One of my old creative directors had a fiance at the time. I think they're married. They're definitely married because I went to their wedding. But he was a fiance at the time, and he was in like a jazz band. I went and saw him a couple times, and I just don't think I'm super into jazz music. Especially the stuff that's just like improvised, I guess. I miss Chicago every once in a while. I really like that city. One of the big reasons we moved is because of the weather, though. The weather's not good for like most of the year. And here in the Bay Area, it's like basically just always nice. But always nice means that recently, anyway, it doesn't rain either, so that's not good. We're in a terrible drought. They did all this tease to emphasize how terrible the drought was. Hopefully that came across. It wasn't just like random stuttering. I've noticed some people coming back pretty frequently recently. Hopefully that means that you guys are liking the streams. Seeing people returning makes me feel pretty good. Makes me feel like the streams are worthwhile. Makes me want to keep doing them. So I really, really appreciate you guys showing up when you can. Thought I'd let you know. It's not going unnoticed. I'm sorry if there are stream problems. Backplix has left and come back like 20 times. Exaggeration. I don't know if it's me or if it's Twitch that's the issue. But my internet was definitely having problems like the last time. Someone mentioned that. Like later that day I was getting like 3 megabit, which is no good. I normally get like 500 to 600 megabit because I'm on fiber. Best part about fiber is it's like so fucking cheap too. For internet that fast, you'd expect to pay like a lot of money with some place like Comcast, but I only pay like $60 a month. Often my like download speeds are way faster than even my upload, or my reverse that. My upload speeds are faster than my download a lot of the time. Like I don't care as much about upload speeds, but like sometimes those will be like 800, 900 megabit. Just pretty bananas. I see these guys at like internet like video sites like Kinda Funny or whatever, and they always complain about their like Comcast ass internet. They should really just move, like get an apartment in my building, even if they just like work at home. Just so fast. I think this might have to tone down a bit. having like a real tough time getting this shoe looking right. Weird how that kind of stuff happens. Like, I thought the first shoe came together really easily. And this one's just being a bastard. Being a real Jon Snow. Snowshoe, I guess. Snowshoe joke. No. No fans of snowshoe humor in the audience, I see. Alright, I think that might be about it for tonight. Like almost 11:30. That's about how long I wanted to go for. Oh, excuse me, I didn't drink my whiskey at all. So again, thank you for coming. I appreciate each and every follower and viewer that I get. So thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for staying. If you weren't able to stay or didn't feel like staying, that's cool too. I just appreciate being here in any capacity. Fuck that up. I'm gonna fix this boot just slightly. That. Alright, I think that's it for today. Didn't get a ton done, but we got some additional detail on the hands. We did a little bit on the legs, and a little bit on the boots. A little bit on the right side of the bench, which is the smaller and way easier part of it to do. So we'll come back and we'll do some more tomorrow. Thank you again for stopping by. Later.